Well, as you can see, it is a beautiful morning here in Utah. We are just headed up with a bunch of the guys from Prime. Kind of excited because I haven't shot this course yet. This is the first year that we've been at Park City because of the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. So just stoked to be here, you know. The thing I love about this course is it's right before season. There's all sorts of different angles, distances. It's probably one of the hardest courses in the country. So when it comes to getting your bow dialed in, making sure everything is just exactly where it needs to be, this course is good. I mean, if anything is wrong, you're going to sniff it out on this course. Shots from, you know, anywhere from 40 to over 100 yards. Not that I shoot that at animals, but it is just so great to practice and just get dialed in with your equipment. So happy to be here. Elk Camp, Total Archery Challenge here, Park City, Utah. As you can see, we've got a beautiful view behind us and 25 targets to get off the mountain. Looking forward to it. All right, target number one here. We got about 47 yards on, looks like a hog, kind of downhill through this cut. So shooting with a group with Prime here. Definitely excited about today, so we'll see how arrow number one goes. Wow, that's bright on my bubble. Right in the shoulder. All right, we got about 38 yards on a bedded doll ram here. Just trying to get in the zone. Here, I think this is target 9. Straight downhill about 30 yards on a stone sheep through a little hole in the timber about that big. It's kind of cool. You put your sight basically right on the limb, knowing it's going to arc over, but it's kind of weird in your mind to aim right at that limb. That's why we're here, figure this stuff out.
My go-to in white color.
Ooh! Shoot that slow.
Low but high.
Low but high?
You and I split the difference.
Oh,
perfect. We'll take it.
We're perfect together.
We are.
100 yards. The mountain goat, little uphill here. This is target 24 for us. One more left. Sorry, I shouldn't have sweared. My bad, I was excited. Well, this was target number 25, 53-yard red stag down through a tiny little hole in the timber. You can see I'm shooting the reds here. It's a little bit back from the 10 ring, but awesome. You can see the angle they're coming in, so it was definitely downhill, steep angle, but it's exactly why we come here. Me personally, I don't really care about hitting the circle perfect every time. I'd just rather really work on making sure I'm hitting the animals where I need to for the angles we're shooting and real life hunting scenarios. So thanks for following along. We're probably going to shoot another round either today or tomorrow, but beautiful day. If you have a chance to come up and shoot Total Archery Challenge, I highly recommend it. I don't think there's any better practice for getting ready for the season.
Any cows coming? Or just all bulls? Oh, there's one. No, I shouldn't say that. That's not nice.
We always, as a shooter, blame it on the camera guy that, yeah, this wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have moved or if you wouldn't have done that. But most of the time, it's because you don't communicate between each other, camera guy, shooter. So anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Jason and let him kind of demonstrate and talk a little bit about what it takes to have a good show and do a lot of good filming. Go ahead, Jason.
All right, well, I didn't really know where to start with this. Like Rocky said, we've never done this before, so I thought I would just kind of go over some of the cameras that I found worked really good for me hunting with a camera guy or hunting solo. When I first started doing this, of course, I couldn't afford a camera guy. I could barely afford the camera itself, so it took me a long time to develop a system as far as what would work good and how I could hunt effectively and still be able to get that stuff on film. So the camera that I use quite a bit when I'm solo hunting is just a very small little camera like this. And the reason that I like this, most people nowadays are using like a DSLR camera like Ryan is shooting with down there. But what I like about this camera is it's super small. It fits right in my backpack. I can get to it with one zipper and it sits right in the center of my backpack. But the autofocus capabilities and being able to just set this thing on a tripod and filming in 4K, so I know I'm going to get a big picture, a good picture. I can get most of everything I need when I'm solo hunting with this camera right here.
Let's do a roar.
Finished up Total Archery Challenge in Park City, Utah, and are kind of traveling with all the guys from Prime here and Sam and the Public Land bus in between Park City and Big Sky, Montana. So right here we're actually sitting right on the Montana-Idaho line. We decided to set up camp for tonight. Just started cooking everything here. Gonna get some dinner rolling in between rainstorms, but it's been fun. These guys have been out fishing and we've been shooting a bunch of stuff for Prime and sort of some of the products that they're going to have coming out. So can't ask for much more than this. Looking forward to shooting Big Sky here in a couple days. Looks like the weather's supposed to hold, so yeah, looking forward to Big Sky.
Is there another piece of wood right over there?
No. We're all
Yeah.
good.
We are? Huh?
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder if that camp host is still awake. Probably not, huh?